Welcome back everybody. It's been a very long time since my last video was made. We took a well-earned break. We managed to get a lot of things done in real life which needed to be done, and I am back and I'm really looking forward to playing again and looking forward to making some videos. There's lots of things that I've missed out on and a lot of things that I do want to bring some content on. It's just going to be a bit of fun, as it always is, nothing too serious. I have made some changes to the goal list. I've done a nice updated fresh list, but I just want to take this time to thank anyone who does watch the video after all this time. Obviously I know it's not great that you waited like 4 months or whatever it was, but just to let you know that I am back. We've got quite a few clips and we want to get through nice and quickly. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at our new goal list. As you can see, there is a row blank. There's probably some things I've missed or some things you guys would like to see me try and go for. On the screen, we want to complete the new moons, which was the whole reason we got 50 defense. We obviously kind of took a break in between doing that. So that is the plan, to get that all ticked off. We'll get that green logged eventually as well. The new boots that came out, Arania boots, I think they are. 92 Slayer needed to get them. We're not too far away. We're 88 currently at the minute. All the Dagonoth King's rings need to be done, as well as the Tormented bracelet and the torture and stuff like that. Occult also comes in with the halberd, also big Slayer grinder head. Armadillo crossbow is a really nice upgrade, in my opinion. Is quite cool to get. Missouri and a light bearer. We'll learn to do some tombs of a mascot. Obviously we got the fury, we've got the blowpipe. We still need both of the corrupted gauntlet items. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan from now. Let me know in the comments what you'd want to see me add in the final row. I can always change some stuff around if it's getting a little bit too unrealistic for the time being, but these are some of the items that I would really like to be getting. So let's jump on into the clips and see what we've been up to. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. We have been harvesting our first dragon fruit trees, which is very handy, as obviously we got the toxic blowpipe in the last clip, so it's time to go and make it. I'm actually buzzing with this. I cannot believe it. It's actually the next morning because I forgot to plant dragon fruit seeds, so we've managed to sleep off the excitement at least. So we're going to go and get ourselves a pie dish, and we're going to go from there and make the toxic blowpipe. So let's go for it. We need to get out our Tanzanite Fang. We need a chisel, I believe. We've got an absolute ton of Zulrah scales. We've got 100,000, and we've also got 2 serpentine visages we can break down. Darts wise, I've got 1,000 rune darts for now. That should do us for a little while. We will also be getting our smithing level up to 89 so we can constantly make rune darts very soon, but for now I am just looking forward to getting the blowpipe made. So hopefully I just ate it, what an idiot. Let's make 2 of these. Hopefully we don't burn both of them, because that would really suck and I'd have to go back downstairs. Beautiful. Right, there's the boost. Eat a dragon fruit pie, and let's make that beautiful blowpipe. Oh yes, now that is beautiful. So I'm pretty sure I just shoved that in there, and I shoved that in there, and we are locked and loaded. 16,000 scales gone in, 100% charge, and we have ourselves the toxic blowpipe. These robes are actually class as well from the Wild Gothic Sleeps quest. Really like these robes. I'm kind of just going to run around with these on for a little while. And that is the end of that, so let's go and test it out. So into the clips then. Obviously the Tormented demons came out and these dropped some absolutely class upgrades. We ended up grinding these out quite a lot. We ended up with 96 magic and 98 range. Obviously one will level away from 99 as well, which is really cool. First 99 on the account, which it will be. We also went ahead and got ourselves to a level 88 Slayer, which is really nice, and eventually we ended up getting ourselves the Tormented Synapse. Obviously not having much ranged weapons, decided to go and create ourselves the Scorching Bow, which is a real nice upgrade from the Magic Short Bow. It's not quite a Bofa, but it's pretty darn close, with a set of dragon arrows attached to it, which we do have a few thousand in the bank, which is pretty nice, and it means we are able to get ourselves one of our biggest upgrades in a little while. It's actually really good on non-demons, and let alone when we're trying to get some Zenite shards and stuff like that, it's going to come in real handy, and we're going to really enjoy using that. I was absolutely buzzing when I got that. This was the point where I was kind of just playing a little bit here and there, but I still managed to record because I just thought I'm going to come back eventually and make some videos. Getting a magic longbow was also a bit of a pain because I don't think I had the fletching level at the time. I managed to boost it. But yeah, there is the Scorching Bow, which is real nice. Obviously looking pretty darn beautiful as well. This was a new addition at the time, I think. I don't think this was too long after the release, so it was real nice to get that. We went on the Abyssal Sire grind. We had 180 task, and we managed to pull ourselves our first unsired, which was really nice. It took a little while to learn the boss, but once you learn it, it's pretty straightforward. It was pretty annoying at the start. There's plenty of things I would have done differently, but I have learned it all for now. So we're going to check it into the font of consumption. I was half expecting an Abyssal Whip. However, we got our first bludgeon piece, which is nice. An Abyssal Whip wouldn't even be bad at this point because I don't actually own one yet, which is pretty surprising. So happy days. Yeah, so that's the first bludgeon piece. We go back a couple of kills later. I think that's about 50 kills later. I believe the drop rate is about 1 in 50. It might even be 1 in 100, actually. I'm not too sure. But we are 2 of the unsireds in. This is a pretty cool place. I've never actually killed this boss before this task. And we get our second bludgeon piece, which apparently is quite lucky. A lot of people were saying that I was very lucky to get back-to-back bludgeon pieces at the start. And everyone's very happy for me in the clan chat, as you will see. If anybody is a restricted defense account, then definitely go and join Defiant as well. They do like to rip you all to shreds, especially me. I even have my own stupid Discord emoji thing, and they all take the mick out of one of the thumbnails that I did. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Right, third unsired comes in about 60, 70 kills later. And easy as that, we've completed the bludgeon. 3 out of 3 pieces, is it? It might even be 4 pieces, I'm not too sure. Yes, it is 3, because I'm getting excited to have completed it. So that is a real big melee upgrade as well, better than the dragon scimitar, so that is absolutely lovely. All we've got to do is get them all combined and we can make ourselves a nice abyssal bludgeon. So we are jumping back on into it. You talk to this bloke over here, I think the overseer, and he sorts you out with a beauty of a new weapon. Crush weapon as well, which always comes in handy for wieldy bosses and stuff like that. It looks a bit weird, but yeah, I was absolutely buzzing to get that. To get it all in one Slayer task as well is pretty crazy, and without any duplicate Abyssal Whips. Still want to get the Abyssal Whip and the Abyssal Dagger from here, so I do end up coming back later on. I don't think any of it's on video because I didn't get any luck. Up next then, we are going to be completing some Void. Should have probably got this a long time ago. It's one of the best things you can do for your account, realistically. And we get ourselves our final 204 points for a melee helm, and we are going to go ahead and also go for the Elite Void once we get to 100 combat. That will be a long while to go yet. But we now have every single piece of Void, which will come in handy for things like Tombs of a Mascot while I'm still learning it. It makes life easier, makes switching easier, and overall just makes everything about PVM a lot better. And yeah, so we are cracking on next. We did a little bit of wieldy bossing, testing out the bludgeon just for a laugh, and we got a Ring of the Gods, which is pretty cool because it gives some good prayer bonus. We don't have any rings yet, so it's quite handy to get. Went back into CG. I do try and do a little bit every now and again, but yeah, we got a crystal armor shard, which isn't too bad, and then we headed into moons every now and again. I try to just do a little bit of moons and a little bit of CG every now and again because I don't really just want to grind them all out in one go. I eventually went back and finished off my Abyssal Sire task, and we got an unsired. The jump in between these clips is like absolutely huge, by the way. Like that's like months and months after. FC25 came out and I kind of played that for a bit as well, and I don't really have a lot of free time, as you all probably know. Unfortunately, we got a dupe bludgeon piece. I was hoping for a whip or a dagger. I would have been pretty excited if I did get that, but it's not really the end of the world. After that, I went back and I got myself 99 range, which was pretty nice. It's the first 99 on the account, and yeah, pretty happy with get that. And we are going to, of course, go and get ourselves the lovely and shiny range cape. It's got to be done. It's not really very much use to me, I don't think. If anyone knows of the use of it, then feel free to let me know. But I've got the Avers Assembler now, so that's happy days. But it's a cool item to have in the bank, well worth 100k. You got to equip it. Probably be the only time I equip it, but yeah, looking pretty darn good if I do say so myself. And that will probably, like I said, be the last time that we're going to use it, but it is not really the end of the world. At first 99 complete, you cannot complain at that. And I was absolutely buzzing. I managed to do a Tombs of a Mask at 150, which was absolutely class. I've never done that before in my life, and it was pretty enjoyable, to be fair. I think I'm a little bit far away from managing to get like good completions on it every time, but it was nice to know that I do have the skills to do it. I haven't been back since, but yeah, that's pretty much where we're kind of ending up the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and I will be back very soon.